Hi, Taurus Singles. Welcome to your love reading today with me, Chris, of the Tarot Closet. I'm really happy you're here. This is for you, Taurus Singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Woo! Look at that. We have a little tower. Welcome. Not everything is going to resonate, so please take, here's your heart. Please take what resonates and throw away the rest. That can happen sometimes. It can be that you really just find a particular message for yourself. It could be several messages, a totem. So I hope you stick around and see what's here for you, because you're here for a reason. When you come to a reading, there's something you need to hear from Spirit, or how that resonates for you. Sometimes your goddess, your guardian angels, your God. Please take that as it resonates. Also, welcome cross watchers. You know, sometimes when I'm watching something for another person, I find that I resonate myself. So that's totally normal. If you feel like this is resonating with you, don't worry, that's okay. So let's get started here. I do a lot of shuffling before, a lot of shuffling during, because what I've noticed, thank you, Spirit, guides, and angels. What do we have for Taurus today? Here's your lucky rock, by the way. What I have noticed sometimes is there's just an energy that's going on in the universe. And it just freaks me out, because I'll be doing several readings in a day and all the same stuff comes up. And then I think, all right, I'm going to shuffle really extra next time. It doesn't make a difference. Sometimes there's just a collective energy for a really huge population going on out there. With that said, look, alrighty, we have we already have the moon card for you. So Taurus, there could be somebody in your vicinity that's already around you, or somebody you've parted ways with, or somebody coming that's a Pisces. Now here's the other thing. It's about trusting your intuition. You know, with the moon, it's sort of like something coming to light and trusting yourself here. So let's see where this is going. What do you need to trust yourself with, Taurus? Now, don't be worried, but it could also be sometimes that this is something coming up that you weren't expecting. Maybe that you don't want, but let's see. I feel like for you that this is already just kind of about something you need to trust yourself with. And I believe that there's changes coming for you. And I mean that in a good way. And here we go. Wow, really interesting. So this is some Libra energy. This is the Justice card. What? So for some of you, it could be that, that it could be that somebody is kind of confessing to wanting to be with you, Taurus, or you. This could be you. Now, it could be about trusting yourself, or it could be this person wanting to trust this person, and there could be something in it for a reason that you don't. It could be somebody from the past, or it could be somebody that you just kind of know in your circle, whether it's through work or friends. So take that as it resonates. Maybe a new love that you have been, that you've had in your life. So you have a few here, or a couple here that I really need. Wow, look, the Fool card. Yeah, so this really is about, now here's the thing. Okay, I'm not reading reversals right now, but this is what I want to tell you. And the thing is I'm reading all your energy regardless if it's reversed, and and it's not, but let's say even if it were, it's not the point. This is the Fool card, and this really is about taking chances and new, just going on a new path, like a new, adventure in love, in this case for you. Now, the thing is there also is a message from Spirit here to be careful of that. And we do have here the Justice card about some kind of truth, but I feel like for you in this reading that this is more about you trusting your feelings for somebody, or what they're saying for you. So this could be a new love here. And look, wow, endurance. So the Five of Pentacles, it looks like some of you might be worried about this, and it could be somebody from your past here. Really interesting. And the other thing, though, if you look closely here, now this is the Pentacles. So it could be, you know, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. And this is also about relationships and feeling safe. So I feel like for some of you, this could also be about commitment. So I feel like for some of you, it really is about whether you want to make a commitment with someone, or maybe possibly they're deciding and you're just kind of out in the cold. Or this is somebody that's going to be coming. And like I said, just a message from Spirit is also just to be careful of that with the chances that you're taking. And not that you don't take a chance on love, because it, you know, obviously that's a good thing. Look. But just to look at it, just to take a closer look at that chance, and not to be, well, this is the Fool card, you know, foolish, so to speak. Take that as it resonates. And I feel like a lot of you know what I'm talking about. And those of you that don't, this will reveal itself as we go along. Look, we have the Sun card. Now, this is a 10 in numerology, 1 + 9. So this is the end of a cycle and starting of something new. So I really do feel like whether this is a continuation with someone or a new love, there's some movement going on here. And this is about relationships. Now, with the 11, you would add that to make that 2 for numerology, and that would make this about partnerships and balance. But we already know this, right? And this is a Libra, like I said. So for some of you, it could be that you're trying to make a decision about somebody that's coming into your that's in your circle or in your kind on your mind for love, or it could be for somebody that has their eye on you and might be coming for you, so to speak. Or you're waiting for them as well, because this is also with the 5 of Pentacles. You know, look here in the Wildwood Tarot deck, endurance. So for some of you, I feel like you're just waiting. And, you know, there's the fire there, so this is passionate. There's also some lightning here. So for some of you, it could be like somebody that you just met also that you're feeling a really strong connection to, that there was a lot of sparks, is what I want to say to you. And look, you know, this is the thing I didn't talk about also with the Sun card, that this is about a happy outcome, really, and just coming into some happiness and coming into feeling well. And in this case, it could also just be you feeling well and ready for love. But I feel like that this is about a love here, that there is going to be a happy outcome. Look, you have the World card again. Well, not again the first time, but being that this is about completing something, okay? This can also be about going, not physically traveling towards somebody, which could also be what some of your messages are with the Fool card here, and trusting your intuition, and also here with the truth, whether somebody really feels the way they say they do, or whether you feel a certain way before you make a move. Now that could mean physically far or physically not that far, but it could also just mean metaphorically speaking. And what I mean by that is traveling toward somebody. Okay, because with the Woodward card here, which is the Justice card, I do feel like I feel like this is about you, Taurus, about trusting yourself, about a connection. And I do feel like for some of you, this is a really new connection. And for others, it might not be so new, but it's a really passionate connection, okay, with some sort of fireworks here. And this is 21, as you can see, and they're calling the World card the World Tree here in the Wildwood Tarot deck. And that in numerology is a 3. So that's about expressing yourself, and it's also about growth. And it does look like for some of you that there is a next level that might be happening here. And if it's not a next level with somebody from the past, or somebody that you've just been dating for a while, or, you know, kind of recently as well, that it's growth in love for you, because we do see that the Sun card here. I do see that you're taking some chances here, and you're really emotional about it. There's a lot of emotion here on this table. And one thing I didn't talk about yet with the Moon card is this is also a 10, or excuse me, a 9. This is a 9 here, and this is about fulfillment. Okay, so this is about kind of something coming to fruition. So I feel like for some of you, this is about a new love, or taking it to the next level, or just having new sparks with someone. And for others, this is just your love life. It's also about attainment, and it's about it coming toward you. Now that can mean the past for some of you, or somebody new, or somebody, like I said, that you're connected with in the recent past. Or you could be reconnected with somebody and you're just trying to go that next level, or they are and you're just not sure yet. But the other thing about the World card is it could be that for some of you, now this won't resonate for everyone, but it could even be for like a message for one person there. But I feel like somebody needs to hear that if you're struggling with letting somebody go in order to move on, that looks like that's in your energy coming. So to stay strong here with the Endurance card, that will be happening for you, and there is a happy outcome, whether that's just you feeling good in yourself and able to move on with your future and with somebody new. But there is a lot of love here on the table, whether it's a love that is coming back, whether or not you want to continue that, or it's a love that you're in, that you're thinking about whether you want to take it to the next level, or somebody new. But it's really passionate. It's really emotional. It looks like it's going to be bring you some happiness. It could be already. But there is some trusting. This is really sticking that needs to go on here with yourself and just looking at it, okay? Because really, I'm feeling very strongly that Spirit is saying to go for it, but just to be clear about what it is you want, and if it's somebody that you've had any type of a conflict with, that sort of thing, just to think a little bit closer about that, okay? Or look at that more closely, excuse me. Because with the Justice card, with the Woodward here, that could also just be about something coming out. So for some of you, that might be somebody coming back together and some truths coming out, It's not just about maybe you trying to decide where you want to go with someone, or them with you. It could also be for some of you that this is the past, but that's not going to resonate for everyone. Look, we have the 8 of Bows here, which is the 8 of Wands. So yeah, there's some change going on for you, Taurus. And it does look like this change that you've been maybe waiting for love, okay, for new love, or waiting for something to change with a person, or waiting to go the next level. It does look like that's going to be happening for you. 8 of Bows. Hearth Fire, this is also the 8 of Wands, and this really is about things changing, but also it could be for some of you that you're going to have some type of message coming through first. Now, it could even be that somebody shows up at your doorstep. Take that as it resonates. That won't be for everyone. And for those of you in a long distance connection, it does look like if you're wanting to travel towards someone, or they're thinking about traveling toward you, and that's also what you're thinking about, that's going to start being talked about again, if it hasn't been already, and that you're going to be hearing about that. But either way, you're going to be getting some kind of news here in the way of love, whether that's a date, or reconnecting with someone, or just going another level. Now, this is an 8, so this is about accomplishment, like kind of getting good at something. So I feel like, and just also action, like getting something done. And I feel like in this case, Taurus, this is your love reading. So Taurus Singles, and I feel like this is about love for you. And for some of you, it is moving further with somebody. Okay, so if you've been waiting for that, that's looking really good for you. Now this just kind of flipped over. Wow. Okay, so this is the Devil card. Yeah, now for some of you, it could be that there has been some obsession going on for you or a person in your past. It could also just be a message from Spirit, okay? Just to look out for that with this person that might be coming in. This is a Capricorn energy here, okay? This could also be for some of you that maybe you were maybe drinking a little too much. It's not going to be for everybody. Or there's somebody in your past or recent past that you're trying to decide whether or not you want to continue. Maybe they have some type of addictions, but don't be worried about this card here. And this is 6 in numerology, and this really is about healing and kind of working with another person, so to speak, and creating some harmony. And so I do feel like for some of you too, that's about working this out for yourself or working it out with another person. But your reading here really is a lovely one, so don't worry about that. There are just some messages here from Spirit for you for sure. But we do have the happiness card on the table. We do have the Sun card here. Look, really interesting. So we have the Queen of Bows, which is the Queen of Wands. So I do feel like now this is either you, Taurus, feeling really like ready to go for someone, or someone ready to come for you, whether this is a reconnection or something new. Let's see how that goes. But somebody's feeling really confident about it. And I also feel like for some of you that this is, or really for a lot of you, the energy is really strong here, that you're feeling confident just about love again too. Because some of you may have been kind of squashed down somehow in your past. I mean, haven't we all been? But this could be kind of a recent past because it's in your energy. Now, like I said, this doesn't mean that you're thinking about it or that you're harping on it, you know what I mean? Or that you're just like not getting over it. It could just mean that it's in your residual energy here. Or like I said earlier, it really could be something that you just need to work through and look at, because there is the Fool card here. We do have the Endurance card, and Spirit has sent you some messages here to trust yourself here. Trust what you know to be, you know yourself and what you want or what you've been through in the past, and maybe what you won't put up with anymore. So that is something that for some of you, you need to hear that message from Spirit here. Look, so we have the 9 of Pentacles, which they're calling the 9 of Stones here. So I do feel like for some of you, you might be traveling, or somebody might be traveling toward you. And, you know, could be for some of you too, that this person you're reconnecting with or connecting to could be somebody that maybe has a business for themselves or is just doing well. And you guys, you know, because there is the happiness card here. And with the 9 of Stones, this could also be, you know, we have tradition here with the Wildwood Tarot deck. And this could also, I'm going to do a little bit of clarifying here with this Devil card. It could also be that this person, maybe that's coming to you or coming back to you, wants to have everything. Okay, now this could also be you, that you're just really looking for, like I said earlier, the whole shebang, that you want to have, you know, maybe more children or a child or children, and that's going to be something coming toward you, or might even be coming back to you. So take that as it resonates here. And it could even be for some of you, this is some residual energy with somebody that maybe you didn't want the same things. Okay, look, so now we have the 9 of Wands again. There it is again, right? I want to say that again. Where do we have that? Maybe it's not again. Maybe I'm imagining that we had the 9 of Wands here. I think I might be imagining that. Okay, yeah, but here we go. So the 9 of Wands is really also some really a fiery energy. So it really, here we go again with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be somebody in your past. It could be somebody coming up, or just that's in your like recent future. Like I said, a new connection for some of you. And with the 9 of Wands, I do feel like this is a message from Spirit for those of you that need to hear it, to maybe just put your guard down a little. It does look like some of you might have your guard up. And it could also be a person coming and that they're sort of hard to penetrate, and maybe getting through their wall, you know, that there's somebody that you, that they're hard to get through, or they're just not making a decision and you're just waiting and waiting. But for those of you that need to hear this message, this is also a message from Spirit to put those wands down and let yourself trust your intuition and let yourself accept this new love, whether it's something you've been kind of waiting to go to the next level, or it's something new, because the happiness, the Sun card is on the table, which is happiness. And look at the heart. It's really like vibrating here, you know, and there's a lot of abundance and there's a lot of passion. So, but there's also a lot of emotional energy here. So the connection, if it's not strong now, it will be getting strong. And if this is something new, it looks like it's going to be kind of everything, you know, and everything sort of love, if you will. Okay, so now we have the Three of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is really about kind of making this, well, this is about making this happen with another person. And with 3, this really is about growth and expressing yourself here. So I do feel like for some of you, that I feel like it's not just yourself. I feel like somebody is coming to you to tell you how they feel and maybe take it to that next level. And it could also be you. Now, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but I just want to say that sometimes when a 3 comes up in a love reading, it can mean a third person. Now, we have the Tradition card here. This is where it fell down for you. So it could also be that some of you have something going on with your family, okay? So this doesn't have to be like, oh, someone from the past cheated, or you have to watch out. Yes, that is a message from Spirit to just, you know, keep that on your radar if you're having doubts and you're not sure about trusting somebody. That's a message for you. But I also feel like for some of you, it could have to do with some family ties about where you should be in your life, or what you should be doing, or choices that you've made or are making. That won't resonate for everyone, but that third party can also just be like a family member, like a parent, that sort of thing. Maybe even a friend. It doesn't necessarily mean a third party in love. That can be the case for some of you here. And I feel like for some of you, it could be that there is somebody that you recently broke up with that did have a third party. It could be that you're trying to make a choice here about trusting yourself. And it could be also because this is the Justice card, like I said, that's just some energy that you have going on. And it could be somebody coming back and you want them to own up to it. But like I said, that's not going to be for everyone. This could also be somebody in your family. And this could simply be just about, you know, pairing up with somebody and making a commitment and taking it to the next level, okay? Because we also have the World card here, and there's a whole lot of end of cycle stuff going on here and starting over, and that really is what your reading is today. That's what I want to get a little bit more here on the Devil card. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Devil card here for our Virgo singles, excuse me. Okay. Oh, wow. Look. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, that is going to resonate, that there's just some residual energy here, or maybe this is even happening now, okay, which has thrown you into being single. Take that as it resonates. But 3, again, can be a third party, okay? And yeah, so this is the 3 of Swords here. So there is, for some of you, some, like I said earlier, there could be some loss here in the way of a divorce, separation, or just some, this could also simply be, you know, just some heartbreak here that you're still just kind of trying to move out of and move past, okay? And with the air energy here, you know, that really is about relationships, but that's also about getting some clarity. So I feel like for some of you, that you're out of that already. So don't worry, okay? And this isn't about like, I'm not predicting things for you here. So I'm not telling you this heartbreak's coming. I can't tell you that. It could be, yeah, you know, there's some messages just to trust your instinct, but that's not something I can tell you. This, for me, is telling me that there's just something in your energy, and it could be recent or it could be far back. And it could also be that some of you have some sort of judgment or money here. We had the Justice card, or something like signing papers or something, so that you're able to also move on. And it doesn't necessarily even mean actual papers. It could just mean like a sort of a soul contract, like something has been completed for you in order to move on. So now that could be literally, for some of you, finalizing a divorce, moving out, or simply just having, you know, trusting yourself, or just the motions of something moving on here, that for some of you, I feel like you've been waiting for that. But that's not going to resonate for everyone, because this can also just be about waiting for somebody to write you or ask you out, or, you know, and for some of you, this is a connection that you want to have. And for some of you, this really is about a new love that is either coming or that you've been in. But we do have a happiness card here. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of chances here for you to take, but just to be careful. New adventures beginning, which is love for you. So please don't worry about the Devil card being clarified here with the Three of Swords, because it simply can mean for some of you that if you have been in a depression, or you've had some kind of loss or an ending that's, you know, not so far back or whatnot, that it's just sort of completing, okay? And for some of you, you might think, well, I'm over them, you know? Why are you bringing this up? Well, there's some kind of energy here. So for some of you, like I said, that's going to be the energy of really something kind of just being talked about or physically ended or signed or whatnot. And for some of you, it's just the energy showing that this is what you are coming out of, okay? Or have come out of. So I'm going to get a totem for you. I don't look, because I don't like, obviously, to be influenced here. I'm going to get a couple for you. I'm feeling the urge. Okay, first of all, we have a dragon, which is really about sort of channeling. This is a message from Spirit, just to channel your inner strength. And I really feel like this goes with your moon card here, about trusting yourself, okay? And also whatever it is, some of you might be enduring something I'm not seeing here. Look, you know, it could be that some of you are dealing with addictions, or somebody with addictions, okay? So stay strong. And like I said, that's not going to be for everyone, because for some of you, this is a past energy. And look, but that's very interesting. Wow. So we have this heart totem here, okay? So this is, for some of you, a third party. Now, take that as it resonates, but also this is about feeling kind of protected, your heart. So it's a message from Spirit to take care of yourself, but also that like we talked about, that a really good emotional love is going to be coming. Someone you can count on, that's really a good connection for you. But look what was hooked next to it. So for some of you also, this is about being strong, like I said here, in moving on from moving away from something here, or just the energies of, you know, for some of you that might be feeling like, well, you know, you want to move on, you're single, and you're tired of thinking about this person. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone. But look, you got another dragon, and I only have 2 in this entire box. So this is a double confirmation from Spirit for you, Taurus. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull for you just one here. I'm not looking. One Rider Waite, really mini tarot deck, just to see where we're at here. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, first of all. So yeah, some mental, some like emotionally, or like some illumination here. And I do feel like some of you are figuring out what it is you want with someone, or you're trying to, okay? But also with the Ace of Swords, this is something new starting. So, and it could be for some of you that there might be someone coming where there is a little bit of conflict. So take that as it resonates. So that is your reading today, Taurus Singles. Thank you so much for being here. Please take good care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye.